How you doing? Actually, who cares? Shut up and let me talk. To me, crime is like any other business, except with more killing and less resumes.
Yet both use an equal amount of paper clips.
It don't matter if you're a banker or a good fella. You still gotta climb the corporate ladder.
Jimmy, give me a ride to the track. I'm feeling lucky. Ah! And can I borrow your pants?
Unless you're Cheech. He always had a different career philosophy.
I'm telling you, Jimmy, the key to success is aiming for the middle.
You mean like a gut shot?
I mean your career. If you're on the bottom, you're always going to get stepped on. Ain't that right, Mario?
Did you have to wear cleats?
I can't find my regular face-stepping shoes. Anyhow, if you aim for the top, you got a long way to fall. Like that time I tried doing it on a Ferris wheel? That was a fall from grace. Remember Grace, Jimmy? With the cans?
Later, I saw what Cheech meant.
How'd it go? See? Gambini'd still be alive if he just aimed a little lower in life.
Or if Jimmy aimed for the wall instead of the window.
You do understand, Mr. Middleman, that you're the reason I had to kill him.
Understanding is for overachievers.
Well, you aimed us to the middle of nowhere, you stinking moke! You stupid!
If you think I'd kill Gambini all over again to save Cheech's half-assed ass, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the Gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they help if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Only 4 weeks left of summer break. You can do this, Cookie. You can totally do this.
Yo, Ma, we're out of pork rinds.
So what? Get up off your butts and go buy some more.
But we want to find out if this broad says yes to the dress.
Y'all got anything more see-through?
What a day. I'm running out of ways to look busy at work.
Nice example, Jimmy. No wonder the kids laze around all day.
Take it easy. Lazing around is what summer break is for. Now, how about some pork rinds for Daddy?
We ate them all.
You kids bum around all day on my sofa, watching my TV, eating my pork rinds, and you can't even bother to tell your mother to go and buy more? That's it! You're all getting summer jobs! Hey, where'd they go? You! Get your resume together!
I can't get a job. I've been fired from everyone I've ever had. Welcome to the meat pit. Before you order, here's a video of where your hamburger came from. Would you care for fries with your massacre? The only place I'm fit to work is in a science lab, or perhaps some sort of theoretical think tank. So, if you'll excuse me.
Not so fast. You're coming with me, Steve No Jobs.
Congratulations, Petey. You had the best and only application in our summer hiring spree. Agnes, bring Nemo around! You're going to be pointing out all the exciting Regina landmarks as our summer tour bus barker.
Go put all them acting classes to work, kid.
Teresa took the acting classes. Don't you know me at all?
Whoopee! Summer's officially begun!
You're a tour buff, McCool?
Ah, there's nothing like being regaled with Regina's tantalizing history in an open-top bus whilst the wind tickles your scalp.
Welcome to showbiz, Petey. No stops, so here's a travel mug to pee in.
And if you look to your left, you'll see one of Regina's most, prestigious grain elevators.
Imagine the grain that's been elevated here.
And this one is red.
Sexy.
And now we will end with a dip in Regina's historical municipal outdoor pool. That's the whole tour? 2 grain elevators and a swimming pool?
Look, everyone, there's a jellyfish in the pool.
No, that's a tampon.
So, how was the job hunt?
Oh, it was, brutal.
Yeah, we had to fill out applications in, like, triplication.
Do I smell fake butter topping? Are those popcorn crumbs? Aha! Movie tickets! You weren't out looking for jobs. You were out seeing Paranormal Activity 10, same shit, different house.
It was a scary documentary.
That wasn't real, Teresa. You're such a sucker.
Oh, there's tons of suckers out there who want to connect with the spirit world.
Here we go.
Back in my Madam Scam Ya days, I fleeced marks every which way from Sunday.
I got an idea how we can make money off of that paranormal crap.
Ew, no way I'm touching ghost poo.
How are you not in summer school right now?
I slip my homework in with Petey's. He does it without even noticing.
Does anyone know how many pounds of grain one of these elevators can hold? Anyone?
Would you keep it down?
Thank you, sir.
He was talking to you.
Oh. I could say just about anything and it wouldn't matter. This park on your right is where a real Bigfoot was seen drunk, snacking on a number of small dogs. And this wheat field is known as Area 55 because a UFO crashed here back in the 50s. The aliens were buried, and the next year, the crop was blue. Next up, we're heading to Regina's most deadly deciduous, otherwise known as the Murder Tree.
Ooh, can we have a picnic there?
Sure, but it might make a picnic of you. Sorry, folks, this tour is full, but there will be another one tomorrow.
Wowzers! Petey's really turned the tour around.
People actually care what my know-it-all kid has to say?
We can finally crack open the I Heart Regina shirts and wear them without people laughing at us. Ah! Ah! It's like being attacked by 1,000 velvet brushes!
Mademoiselle Konya, at your service.
Oh, thank God. It started yesterday, just after your pamphlet conveniently appeared in our mailbox. Please, help us.
Silence! Spirits, announce yourselves. The spirit is really pissed about something you did in your past.
Oh, God. Is this about the elderly man I ran over in college and blamed on my boyfriend who then committed suicide in prison?
Yes. And it'll be $300 to bust this ghost. Sorry. I meant 600.
Great news, everyone!
This has all been a terrible dream?
Regina tourism numbers are through the roof thanks to the initiative of one particular employee. Premier O'Shea has commissioned yours truly to announce a promotion for the aforementioned go-getter.
I owe it all to the Executive Success Self-Awareness Rodeo at Lake Waskesiu.
Introducing the new staff supervisor of Regina Tourism, Petey McDougal.
Huh?
Petey?
I knew I should have signed up for the Self-Esteem Booster Derby! Stupid Toby! Stupid!
Now that you're running the office, Petey, you may want some help running the tours.
Boo!
Someone with a deep passion for Regina history and 96 vacation days saved up. Hint, hint.
No! I'm still running the tours. I wouldn't want you exposing my lies. I mean, wasting your time.
You might be my boss, but you're not the boss of me!
Oh, look! It's time for me to avoid confrontation. Agnes, you ready for another bus tour?
Look at you, rising to the top of Regina tourism. For once, my pride in you outweighs my shame.
Thanks, but the other employees seem a bit disgruntled. Could you smooth things over for me?
Sure thing. And you know what's great about you being my boss? I don't have to call in sick no more. I can just shout from the couch.
You're funny. Thanks, Pop.
Who's joking? Yo, Topes, I know my family taking over the business comes as a shock.
Very perceptive, Percepticon!
Give the kid a chance, will ya? You were once the guy on top. It's not his fault you blew it.
Well, now that I'm not the boss anymore, I guess I can finally let my hair down. Schnapps, it's Peach.
To Petey.
Whatever.
Look at all this money. I can finally buy myself a unicorn. Those things are extremely rare.
You ain't buying nothing. We gotta keep Ma in the dark about this or she'll try and horn in. So keep your yap shut.
I won't say nothing, as long as you cut me in.
The only thing I'll be cutting is your tongue out.
Oh, Cookie!
All right, fine. But you better pull your weight. I'm already carrying one useless moron on this caper. Yeah!
Oh, Cookie!
I said all right. What are you doing?
Nothing. It's time for my bed.
Petey! We was just talking about your best son, who's my boss I ever had.
Is this what you meant by getting Toby on my side? You're drunk!
You're drunk.
It smells like peaches, beans, and insubordination in here.
Knock, knock. Who's there? How?
I'm writing you both up for drinking on the job.
That's in Article 48.
And breaking wind in front of a superior.
That is a 22.
We were just toasting to celebrate your promotion.
Tell it to the naughty corner, McDougal.
I ain't sitting in no naughty corner, and since when do we have a naughty corner?
Shut it! Things better change around here or the staff will.
Agnes, adjust Article 26 in your purse.
I'm sorry, Pop, but I had to make an example of someone.
You humiliated me in front of everybody. Go to your room. You're grounded.
You can't ground me. I'm your boss.
At work, you're the boss. At home, I'm the boss.
Oh, yeah? Well, just you wait till we get to work tomorrow.
Yeah? You just wait till we get home from work tomorrow.
Which will be around midnight because you'll be working late.
See? I gave you a boost. I'm already paying for myself.
Ow!
You can make scarier noises than that. You sound like Pop putting on his shoes.
I'm stuck. Get me out of here.
Go on. Bring back our little butterball.
Easy! You're gonna pull my arm off.
This is ruining my hair. What the hell are you doing in here?
I got scared out there alone. I hear this house is haunted.
Just back out so we can start the scam.
I'm stuck.
I'm pulling the psychic.
Happy birthday, former subordinate.
Jesus, that thing's more fireball than cake. How old are you?
What's this? An office birthday party? Why wasn't I invited? I like cake. I like singing. You know what? Regina tourism includes everyone in birthday celebrations. Everyone or no one.
I fucking hate that guy.
I gotta live with him.
That must be about as fun as a chapped ass on a long bike ride.
Let me tell you something about Boss Man. He once created an app named Roxy to call his phone every day so people would think he had a girlfriend.
Ooh, Mr. Big Shot's too good for blow-up dolls.
And get this, he still sleeps with plastic sheets.
I stopped wetting the bed in my 20s.
Oh, it gets better. Whenever he watches scary movies, he has to sleep in our bed.
All right, McDougal, I've had it with your attitude. You're fired!
What?
Oh, hey, Roxy. Now's not a good time. Can I call you back, babe?
Cook! We're out of pork rinds.
So go to the store and get some.
But I want to see if she says yes to the dress. The dad's a cheapo, and I think he's about to have a stroke. Huh? There he goes.
What a day. Someone pooped in my desk.
Guess I owe Toby $5.
Can you turn on the news, please? And get your feet off the couch.
But my big fat Alaskan gypsy lumberjack wedding is on next.
When you work all day, you can watch whatever moronic show you want.
That's not fair!
Petey, for Christ's sake, just hire your father back.
Why would I hire a guy who thinks the photocopier is an ass camera?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go back even if you paid me. And by the way, I'm still getting paid.
Of course you are. It's a Canadian government job. How do you drink this stuff?
Where's Mademoiselle Kanya? I left her a message hours ago.
I'm calling again.
I told you we shouldn't have left our phones in the car. The last thing we need is you texting some meathead boy toy while we're working. Don't be stupid. Big Mike can't read.
Ah, I'm starving. Help! Get us out of here!
Shut up! Why should he? Aside from losing a little weight, there's no plus side to being trapped in here. Help!
Old houses have so much character. If these walls could talk, well, they're talking now, Dan. Happy?
You hear that? You had your freaking phone the whole time?
I was saving the battery for selfies.
Quick, the battery's dying.
Who are you calling?
I'm calling Ma to come and get us.
Crook, before you do anything, bring us a jumbo cheese and anchovy.
I'm gonna freaking kill you!
Toby, Agnes, I need us to pull together as a team, okay? There is no I in team.
But you can spell me with part of it and ta with the other part.
Great news, Petey! Premier O'Shea wants the tours bumped up to 12 a day!
What?
I suppose this means a few Regina After Dark tours. Sounds positively tantalizing. For Canada, where lusting over a moonlit grain elevator is about to become a thing!
Is he kidding? You guys are really gonna have to pull up your socks. Wait! Where are you going?
To the liquor store to pull up her socks, you dick!
Jeez, kid, you look terrible.
Don't start. I'm not in the mood.
Look, I'm not saying this as a disgruntled former employee that you totally screwed over. I'm saying this as your pop. You gotta quit.
I can't. I just can't.
Sure you can. You walk into your own office, you drop a deuce on the desk, and you strut out like a man. What's so hard about...
Because I lied! I made up fake Regina history so the tour would be more exciting.
You bullcrap the whole thing? I'm impressed.
If my lies are exposed, I'll be a laughingstock. I'm just gonna have to run the tour for the rest of my life.
You're being a little dramatic. I'm glad to see them acting lessons paid off.
That was Teresa! Goodbye Ivy League PhD scholarship, hello basement apartment, and TV dinners in my dirty underwear.
That reminds me, where's Cheech? Look, I'm proud of you, son. You rose to the top on lies, and you'll do anything to protect the scam. Just like a true Falcone. But... Oh, poor kid. Seriously, though, where the hell's Cheech? Where the hell's everybody?
Ah, yes. The spirits are present, and they are...
Starving!
Poor things don't know they crossed over. Probably died because they cut the wrong person out of a job. Can you get rid of them? Yes. But you must leave this place so I have a clear channel with the little shits. I mean spirits. You know, I should leave you three up there to rot for not cutting me in on this.
It was them, Cook. I begged. I pleaded. But they wouldn't have you.
Nice impression of Pop, you rat.
I've been running spirit scams longer than all of you.
Fine, sorry. Now get us out of here and we'll give you 30%.
70.
50.
Have a nice afterlife.
Wait! Don't go!
80%, we got a deal.
Deal.
Cheech!
Get ready to cross over to the other side!
You hit Cheech in the face.
Rumor has it That's where the wheat pirates buried their treasure before sailing back to Alberta. What is it, Pop?
Too bad the bus didn't start, huh, son? You're welcome.
What are you talking about?
I cut the starter cable so you wouldn't have to do the tour. No bus, no tour. Bingo bango, you're off the hook.
I'm driving the bus right now with a bunch of tourists. In fact, I just drove through a red light. Pop, you cut the brake line!
Well, I cut something and would appreciate a thank you.
I can't stop! I can't stop! That's the floor where they shot Titanic. Gordon Lightfoot got a hot foot on that bench. That silo's full of candy. There's a bunch of zombies in that house.
Ooh, zombies.
You're headed right for the lake.
It's okay, Pop. This is an amphibious bus.
I don't know what that means.
It's a bus and a boat.
Yeah, right. You all right, kid?
Better than the bus.
Oh my God! Zombies! So hungry.
Best tour ever.
I suppose the lesson here is that one should never lie to get ahead in a work situation.
Nah, the lesson is you should always have a fall guy to blame in case you get caught.
No, it's that you should never cut your mother out of a good scam.
Would you guys shut up? We can't hear the TV.
Pick a fucking dress already. They're all the same.
This dress is so tight. Can you help me take it off?
What the hell are we watching?
Say yes. Oh, God, yes, yes to the dress.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry, but it's so beautiful.
How you doing? I'm Jimmy Falcone, former New York capo. In the old life, the feds were always up in my business. These guys had ears everywhere, and by ears, I mean bugs. But I didn't let that keep me from being a normal family man.
Someone!
That's my girl. Messing with the feds was a game. I got the fat bastard right here, and I'm gonna chop off his legs and feed him to the dogs. On the ground, now! Ha ha, gotcha. Oh, good one, Jimmy. I'd offer you guys a turkey sandwich, but f*** you. If it was real important, we talk in code. But that came with its own problems. Cheech, I need you to pick up the magic potion from the Maharaja and take it to the wizard. And make sure you look into his crystal ball. Capiche?
Capiche? By magic potion, you mean the 8 keys of heroin, right?
On the ground, now! Now that I'm in witness protection living in Canada, I don't ever gotta worry about bugs again.
Forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they heard that they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Cookie, that was superb. You're a regular George Foreman in the kitchen.
Thanks, Jimmy. And now for the knockout, cannoli.
James McDougal. Who's asking?
Angus McTavish.
Don't ring a bell. Do I know you?
No, lad, but our ancestors fought on the moors for 3 centuries. This weekend, you and I pay tribute to their bravery at the Regina Highland Games.
Speaking the English?
I'm throwing down the gauntlet, laddie. See you at the caber toss. Go, McTavish!
Who was that?
Some Australian lunatic in a skirt.
Oh.
I'm gonna regret asking, but what's your problem?
There's this Dutch exchange student at school, Yetzi. No one pays attention to him. He said he feels invisible.
And you care about Dutchie why?
I consider it a civic duty to aid new students.
Yeah. Bleeding heart, save the whales, help the Dutchman. I get it. Here's my advice. School's like prison. He wants a rep? Tell him to kick someone's ass.
Gina, not every problem can be solved through violence.
I'm not helping you with the dishes no more. You got it?
Okay!
See, Petey? I had a problem and violence solved it. Want me to demonstrate again?
No!
I'd appreciate it if you could keep riffraff like Scotty McBozo off of my doorstep.
But you're a McDougal now. The Scottish community is finally inviting you into the fold.
You just had to go and make me Scottish, didn't you? Why couldn't you just make me Italian?
Because you'd have been too easily identified as ex-mafioso.
Oh, so Italian automatically means mob to you? You racist sack of shit. I ought to put one in your head, run your body through a meat grinder, and bury you in cement! But I take your point.
So you'll attend the games then?
Not a chance.
If you refuse this challenge, the Scottish Canadian Times will brand you a coward. You'll wind up on their shite list, along with other things Scottish people hate, like the Queen, underwear, and fresh vegetables. Do you want your friends back home to find your picture in gear, Jimmy?
I guess not.
Then have fun at the games. For Canada, where every culture gets a ridiculous summer fair.
Remember, everybody be cool and act like you're Scottish. Just be crabby and cheap.
Don't worry, Jimmy. We'll blend right in with these weirdos.
Uncle Cheech, stay out of my closet. That's a good color on you.
So, you lily-livered McDougals grew a pair and showed up. Welcome to the Highland Games, you wankers.
Thank you for inviting us.
Don't get a swelled head, lassie. Every Scot in the phone book was invited. Right, to the kitchen with you, Nissie. You're on Haggis duty. Go on! Those sheep's stomachs don't stuff themselves.
Blend.
Ah! To the field of combat, lads. Or should I say, lassies?
See? Blending right in.
Let me get this straight. We gotta cook this thing's stomach.
How we gonna get it out, Ma?
Same way your father did with Joey the Fink. Oh! Oh! Hey!
Oh!
Oh, look at that! Hammer toss! Beat that, McDougal!
You know, this kind of reminds me of collecting protection money back home.
Off the field! Oh, you throw like a bloody Englishman!
Thanks, Angie.
That's supposed to be an insult, you tit.
Come here, you. Come on, good. Oh, yes! I salute you.
Wheat sheaf toss! Snack on that, McDougal!
This reminds me of the time we threw Big Cheese Romano off the roof.
Something's missing. There you go.
And you call yourself a Scot?
When'd you change your name to Scott?
Ah! Oh!
Oh, it's on.
What you doing? That's my girlfriend! I mean, my mascot. There's a raft of sheep stomachs in the fridge, you daft Marys.
Oh. Watch your back, lamb chop.
Caber toss in your face, McDougal!
This reminds me of something, too. I guess I never killed no one with a tree trunk before.
What, you've been living in a cave?
Off the field again! Oh, victory for Clan McTavish!
Good game, Anus.
Jimmy, aren't you mad he beat you? You're the sorest loser I know.
Did I lose, Cheech? Did I?
McCall! Mahoose! William! Oh, William, me baby brother! Ah, but that's what you get for not going to the games, you bastard!
Sorry, Yetzi. Who would have guessed the Saturday Academic Achievers Jamboree was just a bunch of grade-grubbing dorks? But don't worry, we'll find you some cool friends. My sister suggested you pick a fight with someone to get noticed, which is totally absurd. Yetzi, cut it out! That's not going to work! Will you stop it? That's enough! Ah, Yetzi, I'm so sorry! Wait, you forgot your teeth!
Hey everyone, thought I'd drop in.
Oh, look, it's eccentric billionaire Richard Wheatthin.
Do I smell haggis, or is that Jimmy's feet?
And he brought a studio audience to laugh at his dumb jokes.
Might I say, Cookie, you look delicious. Can I try a bite? When it comes to haggis, I'm a bit of a gastronome. I've eaten it all around the world.
Around the world? That would make you a gastronaut! Seriously? That was gold!
Amazing. You can barely taste the intestines. Cookie, I have a proposition for you.
I've been getting propositioned all day.
That gets a laugh? You're a bunch of dicks.
This is my Scottish restaurant, Wee Wheattins. For some reason, business has been slow. But I think we can turn this place around with Cookie as my new executive chef.
Wow, Jimmy, what do you think?
What's that think about? You can do this in your sleep.
But who'll run the house?
I will. How hard can it be to take care of 2 kids?
3 kids.
See? We'll all be learning new things. Go for it. It might be fun.
In that case, Mr. Wheatthin, I accept.
To home, Betty. I've a stirring in me kilt, and I'm feeling a wee bit bad.
I'm your new chef, Cookie McDougal. Now, I'm a little new to Scottish cooking, but I've been doing a wee bit of research, and I'm sure all you lads and lassies will be great. These have been in the freezer for 3 months, and you want to serve them to customers? This is a restaurant, you jagoff, not a Viet Cong prison camp. Are you sweating in the soup? What the hell is wrong with you? You know what? Screw it. Let's just serve them warmed over piss. Squat down. No? Then start over. You can't cry in the kitchen. If I see one more of you motherfuckers crying in here, it's in the fucking oven you go, head first. You think I'm playing? And let that be a lesson to all of you.
Brown meat in pan. This stuff's red, but it'll have to do. Add onion. Done. Why doesn't it look like the picture?
Daddy, I need help with my homework.
I'm a little busy, but...
What's the capital of Canada?
That's easy, capital C.
Daddy, I only eat gluten-free. Is that gluten-free?
Don't worry, I ain't gonna charge you.
Pop, I broke Yetzi's jaw.
Good for you, son.
But he's my friend.
So you straightened out your friend. I'm proud of you.
But I feel like a monster.
I said I'm proud of you. Quit fishing for compliments.
Daddy, can you hand wash my bras and panties?
Oh, I ain't touching that stuff.
Ah, what's in a nook shook?
Mom does it.
Pop, is that meat sauce? I don't eat anything with a face.
We're having face for dinner? I wanted chicken fingers.
Daddy, I gotta make a solar system.
Daddy, I need clean panties.
Pop, I almost killed Yetzi.
I wanted chicken fingers.
I think I need counseling.
Daddy,
Pop, I
Daddy.
almost killed Yetzi.
Chicken fingers! Yeah! That's it! Go to bed, all of you.
But it's only 6:30.
I said go to bed.
You know what? Change my order to face.
You too, Cheech. Bed.
But Jimmy!
Do I have to take off this belt?
I'll be good.
I I hope Yetzi's in school today. I feel terrible about... What the hell?
Aw, poor little Yetzi. Do you want another blended cheeseburger? Hey, there's the bully that did this to Yetzi!
Gina's wrong. High school's not like prison. Though I do have goo all over my face. I bet that happens in prison.
Amazing, Cookie. In just 1 week, you've totally turned this place around. How did you do it?
Get the hell out of my kitchen. I'm trying to work here.
Now, I am your boss. Sorry.
Mom, Pop ruined my underwear.
He made me go to bed at 6:30 last night. I've been up since 3 a.m.
I ain't naming no names, but a certain fat ass ruined my homework.
Jimmy! I need a change.
What the hell? Look at this freaking place. There's footprints on the ceiling, the TV's on fire, and why am I standing in 3 feet of water? Oh, for God's sake, where's your father? Jimmy!
Hey, Cook.
What the hell's going on here?
Nice to see you, too.
Look at this place. What exactly do you do all day?
Besides work 9 to 5? Okay, 10 to 3? 11 to 2 with a long lunch?
I'm busting my butt at the restaurant 24/7, and you can't even keep this house going?
Me? What kind of mother leaves her family starving and laundryless and having to figure out the capitals of Canada all by themselves? What about your womanly duties?
Oh, of course, my womanly duties. How could I forget? Remind me again what those are.
Like having dinner ready on the table for your husband? Like it says in the Bible?
What part of the Bible says that?
You know, the part where Jesus fights the whale. I thought this restaurant thing was gonna be a nice little hobby.
Did you just say nice little hobby? That's it. I'm out of here.
Where you going?
Back to work, where I get some respect.
I respect you plenty. It's not like I told you to get in the kitchen, take off your top, and make me a sandwich. Which actually sounds pretty good. Since Cookie won't listen to reason or the Bible, we gotta shut this place down. You know, for the good of the kids.
Kills me to see him neglected like that.
Special Agent McCool, nice of you to drop by.
Full disclosure, Cookie, I sometimes moonlight as the regional health inspector.
Well, I'd offer you a bribe, but my kitchen is so spotless, you could eat off the floor. Speaking of which, you done licking the floor yet, Rodney?
Don't worry, Cookie, my visit tonight is strictly as a haggis and cookaliki craving customer.
Waiter, there's a hand in my soup.
And you're closed.
You can't do this!
Sorry, Cookie. Wheat Thins is now officially a crime scene.
Jeez, tough break, Cook. But hey, you had a good run, no shame in that.
Oh, for shame, there's a foot in the salad bar.
You're a great chef. You deserve success. And you would have had it, but what are you gonna do? It's the unpredictable hand of fate.
Actually, it was the hand of Lorenzo.
What I'm saying is, maybe this is a sign that your place is at home with your family and their laundry.
You're right, Jimmy. Nothing to do now but take my failed ass home.
Bada bing! Jimmy, yeah, what the hell?
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a reservation?
What are you talking about, Teresa? It's me. This is my house.
Nope. This is Mighty McDougal's House of Haggis.
You turned our house into a restaurant?
You said you wanted me home, so I came home. But it ain't fair to my customers to shut down, so I brought them with me. Thanks for being so supportive, sweetheart.
I do not remember being supportive.
And I do not remember you having a reservation.
Cheech, will you look at what Cookie's done to this place?
I know. If I do a good job, I could make dishwasher.
Gina, how about getting the old man some food? I'm starving here.
No can do, Pop. We're full up. Now, I'll get you a shrimp cocktail.
And a beer.
No dice. All we got here is Rob Roy's.
Can we get a Heineken, a Spritzer, and a fuzzy navel?
3 Rob Roy's coming up.
For the last time, I do not want to buy a f***ing rose. Finally, a little peace and quiet.
And I'm like, oh my God, seriously? And he's like, totes, seriously.
Wow, so you do have genital warts.
Hey! Restaurant's closed! You want a doggy bag? Bag this! Hey, Jack! Soup's on!
Jimmy, have you lost your freaking mind?
I can't stand it no more, Cook! I tried being supportive, but this restaurant thing is tearing our house apart!
Schwash.
Baby, I need you! The kids need you! Shut down this circus and let's be a family again!
Well, you said I was great. You said I deserved success. And now you're running around like a freaking animal killing my business.
We're shutting this place down, too. Oh, well. Beat sawing off hands.
Ah, crap.
That was you? How could you do that to me?
Cookie, I'm sorry. I was losing my mind. You have no idea how hard it is to run a household on your own.
I don't? You looked after the house for a week, Jimmy. I've been doing it for 16 years. Enjoy sleeping on the couch, mister, because you ain't getting nowhere near my meat locker tonight.
That's kind of a weird thing to call your Oh, you mean the bedroom. Ow!
If you want this shrimp cocktail, you're gonna have to throw some pants on.
Cookie's miserable, and I feel terrible.
That's marriage for you. What are you gonna do?
She was happy working at the restaurant, and we blew it. I gotta go make this right.
How much righter can you get? She's back in the kitchen where she belongs.
She was in a kitchen, you moron, and I'm putting her back there.
Jimmy, she's already there.
Cheech, maybe sit this one out, all right?
Fine by me. I want off this freaking emotional roller coaster anyway.
All right, what do you want?
I've realized that prison rules don't apply in Canada. Here, people reward the victim, not the aggressor. If I want to be surrounded by girls like Yetzi, I need to get my ass kicked.
Wait a second. You want me to beat you up in front of the girls?
I want some of the action he's getting. What better way to get sympathy than by being unjustly trounced by a thug?
Edie, think this through.
Hurry up, come on, hit me.
No, get lost, you whack job.
Come on, just a few good shots. Real quick, give me what I want.
Let go of me, you freaking psycho.
Now Yetzi's bully is assaulting a little girl. Get him!
Hey, what are you doing?
What? When in Rome.
Okay, what are we doing here?
McCool called, said there was a major situation happening.
Jimmy, what's going on? And why are you dressed like an undertaker?
Good evening, Chef Cookie. Welcome to the reopened Wee Wee Wheat Thins. I'll be your new matron D.
Good news, Cookie. Your husband helped us solve the mystery of the severed hand. Thanks to Jimmy, you're back in business.
Oh, Jimmy, you big sweet moron, you.
Sorry I messed things up for you, Cook.
Gosh, it's kind of slow tonight. Only 2 customers. It's 8:30. The place should be packed.
Maybe they heard about the hand in the soup. People talk, you know.
Or maybe it was the fat, naked, hairy guy hitting people with his junk.
I was worried this might happen. You see, Cookie, haggis is strictly a novelty food. People only ever try it once, usually under the influence of alcohol.
So there won't be any repeat customers?
Not a one, I'm afraid. Wee Wee Wheat Thins has run its course.
Then why'd you bother reopening?
Yeah, why'd I get my hopes up?
What can I say? For me, Scottish food can be very haggis-forming.
Give it a rest. You know what? You and your stupid restaurant just about ruined my marriage.
Well, I guess I ain't a cook no more.
Baby, in the kitchen of my heart, you'll always be head chef.
A round of drinks for everyone. We're celebrating the birth of me son.
How you doing? As a former gangster, I might not have lived a completely moral life, but I did some good things too. Like the time I...
Excuse me, Jimmy, you can't park here.
No! Get that thing out of my face! What's with you, anyway? I was getting used to seeing you without a billy club in your pants. Now the old attention hog's back? What gives?
Allow me to explain. Let me tell you something of myself without a doubt. The best cop around who likes to let it all hang out. When my bosses said I had to put on underwear, I tried to take it off, but they said, oh, don't you dare. Wasn't very long before it wound up in the courts. The judge said, no, man, you don't have to wear those shorts. So I won the case because there are no precedents for a servant of the crown to to put on his underpants. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Hey, forget about underpants.
Let me get this straight. You sued for the right not to wear a banana hammock?
I need to be free, Jimmy.
The justice system is broken.
I think it's just fine. Heck, McCool, if you didn't want to wear any clothes at all, I'd have no problem with it.
You know what bugs me? That's not how the song goes.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Pop, why'd you drag me out here? I despise hunting.
You gotta toughen up, kid. No more crying over dead mice.
That you stomped on in the garage.
Is that any reason to make me sit through a 3-hour mouse funeral?
Oh, that reminds me. You're free now, Mr. Whiskers.
What the hell was that? Sorry, fella, my kid dropped his gun.
Well, be more careful, you wombat licker.
Oh, I said sorry. What do you want, a note and some flowers?
No, I want you wank stains to bugger off somewhere else.
How about I wank stain all over your face? No. How about I bugger you? No. How about I will punch you?
That's enough, gentlemen. No need to escalate beyond Australian insults and Scottish machismo. Be on your way, my Commonwealth compatriot. Jimmy, I need a word.
Lucky your boyfriend stepped in.
No, you're lucky my boyfriend stepped in. Oh, shit, Jimmy, just stop.
Jimmy, what did I tell you to do before embarking on this trip?
Go pee-pee before the long drive?
No, the other thing. A cursory search of the Fish and Wildlife database tells me you did not obtain a hunting license.
Hold it right there, McCool. What does cursory mean?
As of now, this hunting excursion is officially over.
Yay! Hear that, woodland creatures? The nightmare is ended. The forest is yours once again.
I guess making a man out of Petey is off the frickin' table.
Why didn't you go hunting, Cheech?
'Cause staring down a rifle at one of God's majestic creatures ain't my idea of fun. I like to get in close with a blade.
By the way, nice fur, miss.
Cookie was gonna throw this out. Can you believe it? Maron, that is the most gorgeous broad I ever seen. And I once met Prince.
I don't know if she's your type.
What? You think I'm prejudiced or something? I'll bang any kind of broad.
No, look! She can't see, which might help ya.
I've dated a blind. They're terrible drivers, and they never compliment your outfit.
Only outfit I'm wearing for her are tube socks and a smile. I'm choking.
Oh, poor boy. Did someone leave you all alone at the mall? I think someone wants a tummy rub.
Let's scram before his little lipstick pops out.
And there it is.
Who the hell asked you to come up here and be my babysitter?
All you had to do was go online, fill out an SK106294 application, wait the 7-day processing period, go to your local Service Saskatchewan kiosk, pay the $30 fee, cash only, and pick up a hunting license. But did you? No! And nothing could be simpler.
McCool?
What are you doing? Felling trees here is against the law. Must you do something reckless every time I turn my back?
No. Sometimes when you turn your back, I hang signs on it.
Oh, very funny, Jimmy. Stop that! It's off, okay?
Hey, they have a wild animal in there. That's not right.
I got a license for it, you tit.
A live animal removal permit. See, Jimmy, this is how you follow the rules. You must have some serious connections in government.
Boy, what are you doing?
Don't worry, gentle friend. You can run free now. I don't know what came over me. I was so terrified. I hope I didn't hurt anything. Oh! Thank God.
Oh! On the bright side, you're a man now, son.
What's this about you ditching the girls to pick up some blind broad?
I didn't pick her up. She adopted me.
What the hell is that?
It's my harness cook. I'm a CNI helper.
You mean dog?
If you want to put a label on it.
I know being a dog is a hell of a step up for you, but you gotta tell this woman the truth.
And break the bond of trust between us? I'll never get her in a sack.
She's blind, but she's not gonna screw a dog.
No, but maybe she'll make love to one. Now, excuse me. I gotta go get a flea collar. Those work on crabs, right?
That was some good shooting, son.
I'm gonna be sick again.
I puked after my first mass murder, too. It gets easier.
I'm so ashamed. Hunting is nothing more than recreational murder.
Petey, God put animals on Earth for us to hunt, eat, and throw peanuts at when we go to the zoo.
No, they're thinking, feeling, sentient creatures, just like you and me. Well, me. I agree with the boy.
I think it's empty, sir. Why do people keep running away from me?
Maybe because you hitch rides without asking. Or because you're 8 feet tall and smell like a biker's armpit.
I think that smell is all you.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what your game is, you son of a bitch, but you stay away from my girl.
Boy, you're a hungry fella.
This is the best thing I ever crammed down my food hole.
Oh, stop.
Sorry about trying to shoot you.
It's okay. People shoot at us all the time. We think of it as a game that you can die from. But I forgive you.
This guy, he's so forgiving, like a big hairy Jesus.
Unlike Jesus, this guy isn't imaginary. Why are you in the prairies?
I don't know. 1 minute, I'm enjoying a nice mushroom snack in the forest. Next thing you know, I wake up in a farmer's field next to a very happy-looking pig. And for some reason, my penis was really sore. Plus, those hunters have been chasing me since BC.
You've been around since before Christ? Settle an argument. Jesus was real, wasn't he? And white?
Yeah, and from British Columbia.
Those hunters want to take me to a place where millionaires can hunt me for sport. I don't know what millionaires are, but they sound like dicks.
I know how you feel. I was hunted once, too.
Till he ran crying to the feds and wound up here.
What's a fed?
Jimmy?
You're about to meet one.
Jimmy, I feel terrible about my tirade, so sweet Burton Cummings!
Hey, a Mountie! Sometimes they chase me in helicopters.
Jimmy, a word? How do you manage it, Jimmy? How?
Manage what?
To consistently put your own well-being in danger. There is a bona fide, mythical creature cramming lasagna into his food hole at your dining room table.
So? He's not dangerous. He's a sweetheart. It's people like you who give Big Feet a bad name.
The term Bigfoot is it's actually kind of racist. Yeah, just saying.
What's next? Is the Loch Ness Monster going to emerge from your toilet for a tea party? Will a flying saucer land in your backyard piloted by Jimmy Hoffa?
Hoffa ain't on no flying saucer, I'll tell you that much.
That creature is a veritable magnet for the world's press. If word gets out about him, every reporter on the planet will show up outside your door.
Ooh, that ain't good.
Exactly. So until I figure out what to do, keep that beast in the house. Is that clear?
Crystal. Gina, you're grounded.
No!
Oh, right, the Bigfoot.
For Canada, where a Sasquatch, Jimmy, really?
What's this about me being fucking grounded?
Here's some ribeye, big fella. I'm going to take a bath. Hey, get on out of here. You're a bad, bad boy. Don't make me get a rolled-up newspaper. Oh no! Did I get you with the door? Come here, baby. Don't worry. We'll take you to the vet and get you checked out. And and maybe neutered.
Why can't I go outside? Father Sun's awake, Mother Moon's asleep, and Brother Sasquatch needs to drop a coil.
It's dangerous out there. Besides, you've seen the great outdoors. Why not experience the great indoors?
That's not a thing, silly. You made that up.
What are you talking about? You got TV, the internet, video games.
Is that all humans do? Sit around looking at screens?
No, they also masturbate to those screens. And order in food. Some folks live rich and fulfilling lives and never leave the house.
Like who?
Americans. Greatest people on earth. And the heaviest. Here's the remote. I'll get you a bowl of chips. Salt and vinegar or ketchup? Damn it! One episode of Breaking Bad and he'd have never left that chair.
In this thing.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be at home.
I can't sit around all day. TV is boring, video games are confusing, and the internet keeps trying to sell me boner pills. And between you and me, I'm also kind of terrified of the vacuum cleaner.
Look, back where you came from, what would the other Bigfoots do if you let humans know you exist?
Oh, their vengeance would be swift and merciless. They'd take away my berries. We're gentle creatures at heart.
Okay, I'm in a situation where if people found out about me, they'd let me keep my berries, but they'd probably remove my nuts and then feed them to me.
That's confusing.
I need you to blend. If people come looking for you, they might find me, and then I'm choking on a mouthful of my own nuts.
I don't get it. Oh, you mean balls?
Bingo. Let's go home.
Okay, I'll drive. The same thing kept happening in Grand Theft Auto.
It's hard on my knees, my hands are getting calloused, but the real problem is I'm carrying a lot of tension in my shoulders. Oh, and if you let on that I'm not a dog, I'll break your legs. I'm trying to nail this broad. So can you give me something for my shoulders?
How's my boy doing?
He's just fine, ma'am. In fact, if it was me, I'd have sex with this animal. Of course, that's just me.
There's reports of a hairy man stalking the city and a 600% rise in dog disappearances.
I'm doing my best, but the guy don't listen.
Remind you of someone?
Yeah, he's almost as bad as Cheech.
I checked the protocols for animal handling and couldn't find anything related to Cryptosimius giganteus.
Leave your wang out of this.
I'm talking about your furry friend.
Leave my wang out of this.
Focus, Jimmy! We're simply going to have to drive Sasquatch back to his home. Hopefully my animal trailer requisition goes through. I lied on the form. I circled other where it asks what type of animal.
That's not really a lie.
But it's not specific, Jimmy. That's tantamount to lying.
What the hell are you doing here?
I was going to apply for a job. What better way to blend in than by becoming a faceless office drone? I did up a resume and everything.
Nice font, but that outfit ain't gonna fool anyone. Come on, I'll buy you lunch.
But I brought mine.
Look at her. She's so beautiful. Maybe we got a shot. Not as dog and owner, but as man and smoking hot chick. I gotta end this before it gets weird.
Finished, boy?
I'm sorry, pal, but McCool's sending you back to Columbus, Britannica.
This isn't fair. I'm just starting to live like a real human person.
No outside food.
Here, try this. It makes life's disappointments a little easier to take. It also leads to Cookie getting pregnant.
Wow! That waitress just got really attractive. I love you, Jimmy. You're my best friend.
That's the beer talking.
I think those two jerks at the bar ought to fight me. What'd you say about my mother?
Oh, take it easy.
What's that hairy guy pointing at, huh? Screw you, fella! Nobody understands me.
Oh, screw it. Toby, get up! The city's going to shit and you're just lying around?
He went on a rampage from one beer? Lucky you didn't order a pizza, you'd be dead right now.
It's not funny, Cook! I'm worried about the guy! What if he gets shot by the cops only to escape at the last second, save a little girl from a fire, and die, as everyone mourns his essential humanity?
What the hell are you talking about?
This is what happens with monsters! Don't you watch old movies? I gotta find him before he gets killed! Or grabs a blonde and climbs a building!
Evening, ma'am. My name's Cheech McDougal.
Have we met? I feel like I know your voice.
You know my bark, you know my whimper, and now you're about to know my truth.
Please don't ask if I found Jesus. I can't even find my shoes.
I gotta level with you. I've been a real heel when I was healing at your command, but I can't live a lie no more. Plus, my knees are killing me, and the collar chafes. Tummy rubs are good. And the food, oh, forget about it. Anyway, long story short, I've been pretending to be your dog.
Boy, you kept this up way longer than I thought you would.
Pardon me?
Of course I know you're not a dog. I'm blind, not stupid. How many dogs have a zipper and pockets with keys in them?
Slow down. I'm still figuring out zipper dogs.
And you talk in your sleep, Cheech. But thank you. I haven't had this much fun in years.
That's great. I'm a fun guy, as well as a dog. I was thinking, maybe you and me could... I guess this is a bad time to admit I've been stealing your panties.
I'm calling the police.
It's out of our hands, Jimmy. Animal control will take care of that drunk and disorderly hairball.
That's what I'm afraid of. He's gonna wind up dead or in a lab. Or dead in a lab. With a pervy scientist prodding his butthole.
You don't know what science does, do you?
Help me find them. Then I'll drive him back to D.C.
BC.
Fucking metric system. You know what I mean. Come on. If it was me, you'd do the same thing. Sure, you'd lecture me the whole time, but you'd still do it.
Damn it, Jimmy, all right. But how can we find a creature who's eluded detection for hundreds of years?
Pop! McCool!
What is it, boy?
The Australians nabbed Sasquatch outside our house. I ran out to help them, but they drove off. I tried to chase them on my bike, but I ran over a cat.
Wait, those Australians had a B642-180 animal removal permit.
Of course! I have no idea what that means.
It allows for air transport of live animals. My obsessive knowledge of protocol and procedure pays off once again. To the airport! What to do? Technically, they're not breaking the law.
But aren't they breaking a moral law?
Is it my responsibility as a servant of the crown to enforce moral laws?
No, but as a human being, you have an ethical imperative.
But are ethics not bound by a set of subjective values?
There's nothing subjective about the rights of a sentient being. Back me up, Pop. Oh, no!
Mother! Once he's dead, we'll feed him to the Yeti.
Why wait till he's dead?
For animal rights everywhere! How do I stop? How do I stop? Oh my God, please stop, please stop, please stop!
Cheech!
Them guys jumped me outside our house. I thought the blind chick sent him.
The man they call Ravine. If Cheech is here, then where the devil is Sasquatch? Come on, lady, which one pretended to be your dog?
Well, let me see. Oh, right, I can't, you dumb motherfucker.
Yo, dog breath, you made bail.
Wow, what an adventure. I got drunk, I got kidnapped, and I had sexual relations with a pig.
That's an average weekend in Winnipeg.
I also learned that humans are terrible and my people should kill and eat them.
What?
Nothing.
Well, McCool, I learned my lesson.
It warms my heart to hear you say that. I hope from now on you'll try to meet me halfway.
Not that. I mean, I went before we left. This is a long drive.
I should have gone before we left.
Hey, yo! Why's the floor wet?
It's nice he went back with a piece of our culture.
The Sasquatch population is doomed.
Oh, man! We forgot to get a picture.
Oh, God!